Before I get started on my story this morning, I wanted to give you guys a visual to be thinking of as I tell you my story. I have been on a long journey, and I started here. And my goal and my prayers is to end up here. Okay? These pants, when I tried them online, I had to lay down in bed, pull material together, and Allie did them up. They're a size 7X, and they're 74 inches in waist. And I stand here before you today. I'm in a 3X. I was 436 pounds there, and I'm down to 322 pounds today. And my legs are down to a 56. I'd like to sit down and tell you the story of how I got there. My name is Mollyhorn. I was born July 28, 1962. I have 2 sisters and 5 brothers, and I was born and raised in the Portland area. In today's world, I come from what is called a dysfunctional family. If you look up the word dysfunctional in the dictionary, you probably see my family, a picture of my family there. From the outside looking in, you would have thought, wow, what a great looking family. But from the inside looking out, it's pretty sad. I can remember as early as 8 years old being abused by my father. Sexually, mentally, physically. It was very hard at times. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there was a thing my father used to do to me, and it was called red belly. He would wrestle you to the floor, get you on your back. He would place himself across you. And he would have my brothers hold my hands to my back. And then he would pull up my shirt, and he would take his open hand, and he would smack my stomach until the blood would come to the top of my skin. And he would call it red belly. One day, my mom was sitting right in the chair next to me. And I can remember grabbing her leg and saying, "Mom, help me." She looked down at me with a sad sadness, and she said, "Just lay still. It'll be over soon. Just let me finish." I looked at her. She was actually a mother and one child. One night, when I was 10 years old, I woke up in a tremendous amount of pain. I knew deep in my heart what it was. Who it was. My father. I lay there, my eyes closed, just hoping it would go away. I could feel the tears starting to flow down my face. I could feel myself wanting to throw up. Just thought for sure that night I was going to die. But then, in a moment, something happened. God stepped in. It was like He took me out of my body. It was like I was looking to see a movie going on and seeing what was happening, but I didn't feel the thing anymore. I didn't feel the emptiness and sadness of being alone. I felt comforted. I felt like someone was there with me. And I know today, I may not have known then, but I know today it was God. He was there with me. The next morning, that 10-year-old got up. His voice was in her head. We're going to make plans. This won't happen to you again. We're going to keep you safe. So I made a list. Very powerful list. Never take her back when my father was in the house. Never be within arm's reach of him. Never, never show my father I'm weak. I even went so far as started wet the bed. I never ever missed a day of school. Elementary school was a lifesaver for me. Teachers were there that hugged me, loved me, and never asked me to do anything that made me feel bad. So I never was the day of school. And last but not least, the one thing I put on my list that to this day still haunts me, hurts me, is I decided to eat and get fat and get ugly. Therefore, my father would find me attractive. So I found every reason in the world to eat. If I was sad, if I was happy, if I made a good grade, anything I could think of, I allowed myself to eat. Because that food made me feel good, because food never hurt me. And if I was fat, if I was big, it wouldn't hurt me. As much as I wanted it, it didn't stop. It didn't for many more years. But in 1978, by faith alone, I got to meet the one man in my life that has changed it from that day forward. That God sent to me to help me, to love me, and that was Penny Mollyhorn. We were walking home from school, and I was walking behind him. My brother and I were talking. He kept looking back. I said, "What did I do? Why didn't you look at me?" He said, "Why are you back there? Why ain't you up here with us and talking?" He really made me feel that day like what I said was important. And at age 15, I had never had that in my whole life. Not once did my mother or my father ever make me feel like I was somebody. Now, a lot of you may ask, and I've been asked, why do you tell? Why do you tell your teacher? Why do you go to the police? Why do you tell a family member? Well, when you're raised in a family like this, you feel it's normal. Your parents, your mom, your dad, they're supposed to love, protect, and care for you. So you think what they're doing is right. So you go along with it. For you, it's your normal. That's why he kept us in that house. That's why we didn't go anywhere. Because we share our secrets. But in March of 78, my parents found out that I was pregnant and I was in contact. Needless to say, of course, they weren't happy. They were very judgmental. But on that day they found out, I started packing. I was ready to go, you know. And every day I'd come home from school, and my bags would get unpacked, and they went through my stuff. But I didn't care. I knew I was getting out of there. Because we had set my wedding day as April 7th. And I count that as one of the blessed days that God has given me. And I know I may not have come in, but today as I sat here, I know that God's hand helping me and leading me in my life. Well, on that day, as many of you have probably, since you've heard this story now, has probably thought, where in the world was her mother? And I many times would think, how could I have children of my own? And I would never dare let anyone touch my children. And the way I was treated, verbally abused, told I was stupid, never would amount to nothing. But on April 7th, as I left to go marry Penny, my mother called me into her bedroom. And I thought, oh, she's going to tell me she loves me after all. She's going to give me a hug and wish me well on my marriage. And when I got into her bedroom, my father and her were there. And my dad looked at me and he said, when you leave this house today, take a good game look because you're not welcome back. So this 15-year-old, 2-month pregnant daughter of his walked back to her bedroom, stood tall, and walked through the house. And when I got to the door, I turned around to tell my mother goodbye. You know what she had to say to me? She then told me, she whispered in my ear, are you carrying your father's child? I didn't have to wonder anymore. She knew what had been doing. I didn't have to guess why didn't she protect me, but she did. She did it all. I walked out of that house that day and never looked back. I felt like God had put something good in my life, and I was moving forward with it, not looking back. Many years went by, and Penny was doing good. I had beginning, 79, followed by Kevin. And then we were blessed with Lisa. A good surprise. My daughter I never had a chance to have. And then here comes little Allie. Just as bouncing and happy as a baby. And in the midst of that, when I found Jesus the first time as an adult, my sister-in-law was visiting, and she said, "Come on, go to church with me, Rose." Went to West Side. Mary knows the West Side. That's where I met my second woman. And I was sitting there that first Easter, and I heard Pastor Sterling talking about how God died for us. And how God sent his son to take away my sins. In that moment, I knew when I was in that bed, getting ready to cry, that was God. And that voice that was helping me try to save myself from my dad, that was God. When I had people like Big Elementary and Miss Mary, and my children, and my church family, that wasn't no mistake. That was my God keeping me safe and leading me in the direction that I needed to go. And that following Easter, I got baptized. And I told God, I want you to be in control of my life. I want you to be my Savior. Was I perfect after that? No. I was just giving myself the right to think, breathe, make decisions. And so I thought to myself, what did I do? I'm going to, just hand my life over to God and say, here, take it. No, I rebelled. I thought I could do it on my own. I thought, I can handle this. And then, wham, here comes the second big hit. 1987. God blessed me with the most beautiful and caring mother-in-law in the world. She loved me, I felt, better than my own mother loved me. She knew my father's hatred towards me and what he had done to me. And she loved me, she kept it a secret, it was our secret, and I could go to her. But in 1987, the Lord seemed fit. I lost Alice, my mother-in-law. I lost my mother. And I lost myself. When I had surgery, the chance of having more children was out of the question. But the worst thing that happened was my father had decided to pay me a visit. This is what it was for coffee. And he decided in front of my boys, when they were little, that since my mother had passed away, that I needed to take care of his needs. So, as an adult, I stepped up, I hid him, yes, I struck my father. I know the book says you should honor and obey them, but it also says that you should protect your children and love them, and teach them God's word, not the wrong thing. So I put him out the door, and I thought, I can keep this a secret. I'm 23. I've kept it this long. I can do it. When my husband come home for dinner, had a good day, sat down to dinner, asked the boys, what you down to today? Did you play outside? And they proceeded to tell Dad how Mama hit Grandpa and threw him out of the house. So needless to say, I wasn't going to get by with keeping a secret. So I looked at my husband and he looked at me and he says, come on, we need to go. We need to go in here and talk. So I told him, I decided that day that I wasn't going to keep the secret from him. So whoever I could tell, my kids, my friends, my family, I was going to tell what it is. But the one thing I wasn't counting on was how it was going to come down. I didn't think of my husband, I didn't think of my kids, and I didn't think of myself. You see, by telling and breaking a circle like this, some people believe you, some people don't. There's always facts. Some of my brothers from my father's side, because they believe like him. They grew up in a sixth circle, so therefore they had the mentality of what was wrong and right. But not me. I wasn't going to stay quiet. So I said, this is it. This is my new life. I've got my husband behind me. I'm into counseling. But the one thing I didn't count on was my anger. My anger was destroying. So I go in the counselor's office. I found out after I speak that he had raped my my other sister too. And I'm thinking, my whole family left me. My brothers and sisters knew what my dad was doing, and they left me in the house. I was so mad that day I went into the counselor's office. And she looked at me and she said, well, Rose, how are you going to handle this? Well, me as human as I am, and not letting God be in control of me at the time, said, kill it. I want to kill it. She said, well, how would you do it? And I proceeded to tell her. Well, all I have to do is call him over to the house, and he would come running. He would think Rose got weak, and I could do whatever I wanted. And then I would hit him in the head with this. Me, Rose Mollyhorn, taking someone else's life. Impossible, but with anger, she'd do anything. So, the counselor looked at me, and she said, you have 24 hours. I said, 24 hours for what? She said, you're going to have to sign yourself in the mental hospital, or I'm going to have a warrant taken out because you threatened someone's life. So here in the midst of telling everyone about my father, being angry, trying to be set free from all the troubles, they take me from the one thing that I know and love and accept and say. And that's my husband and my kids and the family that did for me. So I spent 30 days in a mental institution. Was I angry? Hell yeah. I wanted to be home with the one man that always loved me, respected me, and made me feel no matter what I did, I was still worth loving. And I was mad. But then I got to thinking, all of this is getting my father where he wants. It's slowing my life down. I'm not succeeding. I'm not happy in my marriage. I'm not a good mother. I'm too filled with anger. So within 30 days, I said, no, he's not going to have control. I'm going to take that anger and I'm going to put it toward me, with Rose Mollyhorn. So, Jenny started Big Elementary that year. And there was a counselor there, and she's here today, named Brother Liz. And she said, I want you to get in this program called Cradle School. We offer it for parents and kids from age 0 to 4. And what they do is they teach you how to be a better parent, if your child's slow learning, where to lead you to. Little did I know how that school was going to change. Elementary school was always my safe place. So this elementary school just proved me right. I got my first Bible from that elementary school. Sharon Cheney was the secretary of this credit school program, and she gave me this Bible. And I carry it, and I read this Bible every day, and in this, she wrote to me that with God and my strength that I have, I can do anything. And I went on through that school. I got my GED, I went back to college, and I met some pretty incredible teachers and friends at that school. And quite a few of them are here today. And a lot of people say, you're there 27 years volunteering in Mollyhorn. Are you crazy? You're still over there? I only got out of bed last year. This is another one of my blessings. God knew that school needed me, and I needed him. I still taught popcorn. I was still roller pickle, and I will be there. In this cradle school program, I was sitting there one day playing. My life's a mess. I'm not a good mom. We got to thinking about what we didn't get as a child. I know all of y'all has had a Christmas where you really wanted this one thing for Christmas, and you wrote it down and wrote it to Santa, and you got up that morning, it wasn't there. Well, my one thing I always wanted was a Barbie doll. A regular plain old Barbie doll. Well, I said that in this meeting at cradle school, these group of parents that I had just met that year. Beginning of school, I said this. December, we had our Christmas party, and we exchanged names. And I go to open my gift, I'm excited. I got new friends. They're good people, not just any people, but good people. And she had brought me my first party. I cried like a baby. I still have that Barbie to this day. It's not been out of the box. She is not going to play with it, it won't be played with. But if you allow God to work in your life, He leads you to people like this. He leads you to what you need in your your life and who you need in your life. But I thought I had grade school, I had a kid and family, just one church family that I could do anything. But this world of ours kept going. Like I did it. So, in 1998, I got a call from my husband's boss. Said, Rose, he's got very ill, called EMS, and they're taking him to the hospital. Okay, this is the hospital. You need to take him to him. And I met him there. Well, I walked in, and we had been in weeds by Kenny's work building. And he got bit the night before. We thought it was mosquitoes, so we cleaned up, he was diabetic. Well, we found out we got to the hospital with brown loose. And things were pretty grim. Kidneys were shut down, body's functions were shut down. And they had asked me to take my 2 boys in. And tell their father what happened. That's how that happened. My children were like 12 and 16 at the time. And they wanted me and him to go in and tell the only thing. True man, I never talked to my man for a long time because men were mean, men were hateful, and men were. I was to go in and tell them goodbye. They didn't know that Jesus died. Man cannot tell you when you're going to die. They cannot. They can guess, they can predict. They can't tell you when you're going to die. So, you may have given some care. They sent me home. They gave them to you. Me and Kevin prayed for his dad for a long time. But you see, there was one thing still missing. I wanted a church family. I wanted a husband. I wanted the children in the church. I wanted my husband to lead us in prayer. Me and Kevin, we didn't want to preach. We didn't want to be one of them. Oh, the Bible says this, the Bible says that. So Kevin kept coming to youth, kept letting all these Christians teach him, and he taught me. And do God work in our life where I sat today. I sat with Kenny. When we sang in this church together, when we prayed in this church together, I remember one youth party we had to raise money to go to church camp. Now we go this year. And we had a trip to Hawaii. And the kids served all the people on rollerblades. And I can remember Kenny being in the kitchen with his leg on, as a Hawaiian shirt. He was flipping hamburgers with one hand, eating a hamburger out of the other, and he was dancing to the music. Greatest time of my life. I knew I was lovable. I knew I deserved and demanded respect. And we sat in that third pew. And our children sat beside us. And we all thank God. The day we came to come up and accepted Christ, there's no words to describe God in our heart. But then when he got sick, we talked every day. I told him, I tried to remind him every day how God had a city of gold for him. And everything he had done for everybody else on that day when he went up there. He was going to see his work. He never knew how special he was. He just thought, you're my wife. I love you. I would do anything for you. So for years, 6 years, he made it. They gave him a year, and he made it 6 years. And every day, I told, when we talked about God and where it was going, I wish and I hope that when it comes my time to go, that I can go as peaceful as he. He knew where he was going. He said, I'm going home. And the last day he was here with me. I can remember so clearly. We got a plate. And I fed him lunch. And I was taking him back to bed because I was going to go to Walmart. And he patted the bed. I knew I was in trouble because I didn't want to call. And he looked me in the eye. And he said, in the 25 years we've been married, I've never hurt you. I'll never hurt you. But I'm going to. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, you know that list? I told you that I wanted to get done before I go. I was like, yeah. The last two things. Allie turned 3. He wanted to see Kevin and Stacy get married in his church. And he said, my list is done. And I'm hard. I want to go home. He said, but I want you to write down a few things first. Okay? He said, I want you to tell Ken. He's a good man. And he's a good father. Because it takes a lot to give up your child to keep her safe. And he told me about Kevin. That one day we were going to hear his voice on the radio. And if you can go read this morning, you know why? He also told me about Kevin. Stacy was the best thing that ever happened to him. And Lisa, we all make mistakes. It's an important thing to learn from. And you are a great mother. And Alan, be strong when you want, not a lie. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. And then you'll always be possible. The hardest was that I had to write about myself. So I want you to write these things down for you first. So okay. You're beautiful. You've been the best wife and mother that I had. He said, don't sit around in the house and cry for me. I'm going home. And one day me and you are going to be there. So those sit around here to cry, to grieve. You find somebody to share your life with. And you go on. He said, there's just one more thing I need from you. Okay, anything. He said, I want you to take me home. Somebody would know that every night when we went to bed, he named a tune, and I was saying the chorus. Crazy, I know. It was a white husband, but. And he said, when I leave this world, I want your voice in your song to be the last thing I hear. So when I walked in that Walmart that day, I got the call from Kevin. And he said, Mom, you gotta come back home. I don't know Dad's breathing. So I got back in on the way home. I thought, this is good. They're not calling me back. So I know it's calling. So I got there and the paramedic said, it's not gone yet. And I knew why. He wanted this song. So I took the rib off the side of the bed and I slipped my arm over his head. With my children and her and on the bed of them, I say, coming home and place grace in him. And he went home with the Lord and he. I really thought I had that day with him. I felt like everything I had done at that point was because he was very attached to me. He was my gift from God. So this human that I am, I turned to drugs and alcohol, sex. Started drinking really bad. And I spent a year and a half on a collision course. I woke up one day in the back of my bed in front of the bar, not fully dressed, not for sure what had happened, who it happened with. Phone calls, visits, invitations back to church. I had to ask Kenny on that day if he was telling me goodbye.
send me a message. I have been praying to him for 6 years and telling him about this glorious place that our Lord had prepared for us. And I needed to know that there was one. So, between that and June and that Christmas, we have an old box, little gold boxes. And in that box, I found a necklace. I'm thinking, what in the world? And I opened it up, and I don't have it on me because I'm scared to death that I'll break it. But there was a chain in there and it had someone special gold written out. What? Where did this come from? And I looked on the inside of the box. And it said, that's what you'll always be. I love you forever and always. Your husband. And that was my answer. I asked the kids, I asked the nurses, I asked family members, did you help me get this? Did you help him? Jimmy, did you find out and get this for him? No. And that's the part I asked him. I thought to myself, why worry about it? This is my gift from heaven. I don't need to know where it came from. I don't need to know. Well, as I got straightened up, back on track, I realized if I wanted someone in my life, I was really going to have to get serious about it. I wasn't going to find it in a bar. I wasn't going to find it on the street. I'd actually given up. I was happy with my kids, and I really didn't know if I could share my heart again and how to go. Then I got this email. It was on the Mojo, like online. And I get this letter, and it says, hi, my name is Brian. I'm just looking for a friend to talk to. Don't want a relationship, just got out of one. If you're interested, write me back. We've all gotten the nice letters. I thought, okay, I'll play along with it. So I write back. I said, hi, my name's Rose, and all I'm looking for is a friend too. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, okay, when do you want to go out? Where do you want to be? What bar do you want to be in? You know? It never comes up. Never know where to talk. Never know, oh, you're fat, overweight. A lot of guys I dated, they wanted me to give my daughter Allie back to her father so I could live the single life with them and run and do what I wanted. They're crazy. I wasn't going to do that. But Brian never asked me to. I have my husband's picture still over my mantle in my front room. Some guys I dated wanted me to take them down. They were intimidated. I was going to take them down, and Brian said no. He always will have a place in his house, and that's where he belongs. Me and Brian have been together now going on 6 years, and I consider him my partner now. He's there to help me stand on my feet. But when I'm having bad days, he's there now. When I look in the mirror and I don't see who I like. You see, this eating, many people think I'm overweight because I eat too much. It's true. To get big, you have to eat. But most people that have a weight problem, it's here. There's a reason why we eat. It's not because we're hungry. It's because we're lonely, we're sad, we're going through something that we don't know how to deal with it. Or we're too embarrassed to talk about it. Well, I've got Brian now. I got my children. I look in the mirror and I think, I don't know this person. My hair is gray. My face is so fat that it looked like my skin was robust. It's been almost 3 years before I could get in my own bathtub. I had got my bars. I could get in and out. And Charlotte can't trust me. I'm not worried about that. But I said, this is enough. So the next day, I called Morton's weight management. And I said, this is it. I'm washing my hands this way. I want to get out of there married. I want to be back in the church. I want to do the Hawaiian thing. I want to be the one on roller bikes. So it took me 6 months with God's help. Papers, insurance companies, heart tests. I got my date, October 22nd. I was ready. I know my kids in the church are sick of hearing me. You know, I'm going to have the surgery. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to do this. They were like, come on, girl, get it over with. And on the day of surgery, Miss Martha was there, and Kevin was in the room with me. Wham! Mr. Evil, come along. My mind, you can't do this. You're not going to live up. You're going to die. You have this surgery, and you're going to regret it the rest of your life. I was a blubbered idiot. I was crying out this Martha. She was like, oh, what is wrong with you? Kenny come in, my oldest son. He looked at me straight in the face. Mom, stop crying. I've heard about this for months. You told me to tell you this. You want to live. You want to be able to get in your own bathtub. You want to be here for us. You're tired of being fat. So, stop the crying and let's do this. Immediately. It was like Satan got behind me and the Lord was leading the way. Amen, and thank God for it. Because on that day, I went in the surgical room and I'm laying there and I asked her, can I stop and pray? And I asked God right then and there to place His hands on these doctors and nurses. A surgery that was supposed to take 45 minutes took 15 minutes. Well, it was supposed to take 3 hours and it took 45 minutes. He was working. He was working. Is it easy? No. You see, what you people are seeing is it's size 74 pin and I'm down to 3X. Yay, Rose. But for me, losing this is going to torture. But every pound I lose, there's a little voice in my head that says, you're opening yourself up for trouble. You're setting yourself up. You know some man is going to find you attractive and they're going to want what they want and they're going to take it. So every day when you see me and I thank you for your praises and for your encouragement, but for me, it's still a struggle. It's still a struggle for me every day. So it's not all cookies and creams. You know, I'm not losing weight. I'm not doing the dance all the time. Because inside me, because of where I come from, it's still a struggle. But you know, every day, I thank God for putting what He's put in my life. And I thank Him for all the people that I have in my life now that are good people, that are Christians. And I want you to know that God is in control of my life. And because of Him, I can sit here in front of you guys and say, my God is first.